off video. Today we're gonna be doing the ultimate Bedwars tier list. Okay, so there's a few on the top ones that I won't explain. Start off with derp skins. So I'm here joined with some friends who will also be explaining.
You said the wrong thing. Iceberg, not tier list. Nerd emoji.
I mean Iceberg. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so derp skins. So what happens when you queue a derp skin? Well, most likely.
It can be like a lot of things actually. Sorry
Yeah.
to talk over you, but derp skins are genuinely one of the most annoying creatures you can find in the Bedwars landscape.
Yeah,
They
and
will do anything
there's
and
like
everything they can.
Yeah.
there's two categories of derp skin. There's the classic ones, and literally I'll send a picture of the other type of derp skin.
Like the specular potato type ones.
Yeah, that's like the classic one.
Oh, okay.
But there's also
Like
why
the PvP derp skins.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta like do the commentary while we're like not playing.
I don't know.
I can't,
Yeah,
like,
it's hard.
play at the...
Back to derp skins, okay? So derp skins, they're usually like 1 FKDR 200 stars. So you can already get where we're going here. They are like behemoths of wasting your time, you know, skipping, clicking 25 CPS with their
And they
glorious
always know how to
motto.
fireball jump for some
Oh
reason.
yeah,
Like,
fireball
no matter their
jump,
level,
TNT
no matter their
jumping.
Minecraft experience, they could have just downloaded the game. This could be their first experience with Minecraft ever, but they'll still know how to fireball jump.
Hey guys, so the next the next topic is reclity or reality, depending how you want to say it. Now this guy is kind of the behemoth of why you shouldn't face reveal on the internet. I'll put a picture up on screen for you guys, but you
Just
can
not put a picture.
no, I'll edit it in probably.
Up for
Probably.
debate how long it's been since this guy's had a shower. His hair's so greasy that you could like fill a car with the oil and drive it
Yeah,
away.
he also has Minecraft bed
Make
sheets,
pizza
which
with it.
which I think explains a lot.
It's not inherently bad to have Minecraft bed sheets, but when you look like that, it's pretty bad. You can
And,
do it in a
yeah.
joking way, or you can have it like
Well,
seriously.
he's like unironically doing it, quite honestly.
Yeah,
And he has like a shirt that says like gamer or something, and
gaming.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
gaming.
that is like
See,
unexcusable.
if you like,
So
if you are over the age of like
He's
12,
kind of
and you're
what
wearing
the average
gamer
Bedwars-
shirts.
He's what the average sniper in Bedwars looks like.
yeah, no, that's
That's pretending.
perfectly said. Okay, the next topic would be block clutchers. Now this topic, you know, I think it may offend a lot of you 100 star 1 FKDRs, and I'm sorry, but you guys are the bane of my fucking existence, okay? I hate you all, because you decide to clutch while you're on 0 health, and you are kind of a waste to the game.
Off time.
Exactly. Like
Yeah, you
you're
also
not
own
really
like
doing it.
you either own a mouse that's made by like Kane or Bloody or Glorious. You have
Yeah.
like a Model O or a Model D wireless or whatever the fuck you gay bitches use.
Yeah, or you've
And,
got like
like,
the
I know
bloody
you-
A
I know you
bedless.
expect. When you do your 600 block clutch, you're like, surely they're just gonna let me win now. Like that was impressive. I deserve to win now.
But
No,
in
you don't.
reality,
You're just wasting
we
time.
just want to kill you more now. So we're probably just
Exactly.
gonna be a little more annoying to you when you could have been done right then, queued a new game, maybe even possibly won, you know. But nope, you gotta make sure to waste all of our time. Usually you're like the last final left doing that shit as well. So you're
Yeah, they definitely have like a better self-preservation instinct than the rest of
Yeah.
the game. Not a better one, just like a more like just like a stronger one,
inflated
just more
one,
annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really make sense because most of you guys have sub 1 FKDR, or at most like 3-4 FKDR, and I understand you want to keep it that way, but please, clutching like that will not help your case. So
Why are you all?
Oh god.
Okay, so yeah, you guys suck, okay? Alright, the next topic would be eat 8 or nons. Now, you guys aren't inherently, like, like we don't hate you guys. We just dislike you because you normally play a little bit like since you're with your little ego, you're trying a little harder, trying to like show off.
Probably a guy anyway.
Yeah, probably a guy as well. You should really go on a FaceTime or something, make sure. Um, but like, you know, you don't have to flex, okay? If they quote unquote love you, they quote unquote love you, you know? You know, that's how it works.
You
Also,
guys
they do
talking?
not, and you will never meet in real life, but sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
dead ass. And just because you're playing with your ego doesn't give you permission to play like an absolute jackass
Exactly.
and like waste time and extend the game and become one of like the other types of non like game extender or
Yeah,
block
yeah.
clutcher.
Okay,
or derp skin.
the next non we'll talk about would be kill haver or kill like the counter kill message haver nons. Now, why do you even like why would you consider using that? You have most 3,000 finals. You know, you're not like you don't look cool. You kind of just make me like, oh, he's just gonna try 10 times harder than he has to.
Yeah, it's not like it's not bad that they use it. It's just like it's like a sign that they're gonna be assholes in game. They're gonna
Yeah.
like try their asses off for no reason.
Yeah. Like
Just waste time.
there's nothing like inherently bad other than you just seem more annoying than you may possibly be, you know? Okay, the next one is
Wait, praxzz,
snipers. Oh,
Actually, Prax, you know how I was talking about like the other variant of the derp skin that's
Mhm.
even worse?
Yeah.
These are so fucking bad. I hate these.
oh yeah, like the marshmallow
use
ones.
that-
Yeah, the
Yeah,
marshmallow
actually
derp
kill yourself
skins.
if you
Yeah,
use
those
that.
ones
The
suck.
Look in chat.
Yeah.
You hate to run into one of those and you
Okay.
hate sigils.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
they like spam their heads and like gap conserve like crazy, you know.
They're
But
always
conserve.
like they're never under 200 ms.
Yeah.
There's not
never.
one person
That's
that uses
also
those
true.
skins
That is
that's
also
under
true.
Okay,
200 ms.
so we should move to snipers now. These are like, you know, some of them are okay, but like realistically, they're all fucking annoying because they're sniping you in a game that doesn't matter. You know, especially
Incoming.
some out
Exhilarating.
there have like
You fell.
snipes on like 20 win streaks. It's like, what are you even sniping at this point? Because, you know, you're sniping a fucking thing that takes like 2 hours at most.
Okay, it broke, but it came back. All right. I love the server for that one.
Yep. Oh, you.
Sniper, I don't know. Snipers are like a combination of all the worst things. They have like no friends. They don't know how to like act. They're like socially awkward even
Also,
online.
they all have like stat ults which they like main Astolfo for, and they all snipe
have-
each other.
They'll
like-
end up having really shitty stats on all of them.
Yeah. No, but like they
Also,
all snipe each
no.
other. Like I don't get it. I don't really get the vision on sniping each other. Like just let each other be, like, cause like they all talk together and shit. It's like, what are you fucking doing? But you know what? I'm not sniping other snipers, and I'm getting sniped by them, but I'm like not sniping them. So, but like they're their own worst enemies. Like the whole snipers like they all like beef randomly and shit. It's pretty funny. All right, the next one.
Always over dumbass shit too.
Yeah, the next one is those skins.
Oh,
Those skins, yeah. Like, I feel like we
It
can
circles
all
back
like,
a little bit to the dirt skin.
yeah,
Like
kind
ever
of.
so slightly.
But like those skins, it's also like the homemade skins.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
these are the ones
Ooh.
you could tell that the person who's wearing it made that skin and is like very proud of themselves.
Yeah, no,
it is.
they went on like,
It's never usually the most impressive.
they usually don't even have a hat layer, to be quite honest. Like most of them just...
Usually the whole entire skin is on the hat layer.
one of the two, and they're quite fun to see because they're normally not very good at the game, but you can just like laugh
But there
at
is
them.
an occasional one where you see them and you know it's like a 37-year-old man that used to play Minecraft in like 2012, and he plays Bedwars when he comes back from work, and those ones are pretty funny.
But now, for instance, the world famous Hour Seller 6209569 skin is also a homemade skin, and I've proudly been wearing it
Oh,
for
I thought
over
you were
4
gonna say
years.
yours.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
like this is the thing.
like if we take a big look at his skin here, stop fucking moving. ADHD fuck. But yeah, it's a it's like it's not like one of those like idiot skins, you know. I can put a screenshot up of like some like non-ass skin. But yeah.
Here's the skin
Okay.
for me.
The next one is those games. Now there's gonna be like a
Those
bunch of those in here, and
Those.
you know we can all categorize them as those games because we all know what we mean, you know. So those games.
Honestly, if you take any part of Bed Wars and add those in front of it, there's a variant of those.
There's a
of
variant.
everything.
Yeah, we just took the main ones mainly because I feel like they're more important to this thing. I feel less people know about these, but those games would be games where you're rushing one team for like 4 minutes straight. They trade with you, you trade with them. You get to their base. There's all four whatever on top of their fucking bed. You try blocking and there's like all of them in your blocking already.
Yeah, or like, for
And
instance, like,
always-
you can be in like a solo game, you'll like bed trade with someone because they're playing that annoyingly. Or they bed trade with you, not like you bed trade with them. They bed trade with you because that's like their play style. Or like, just like annoying ass teams that you have to deal with forever. Getting 6v3'd or fucking 8v4'd if it's fours. Shit like that.
Yeah, no, like that's a perfect explanation. Like
Yeah, and the average stats for one of these games, to summarize it all up, you'll get about 18 kills, 1 final kill if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Beds.
And
Yeah, like-
0 to 2 beds.
yeah, it really depends. And like sometimes you get those teams with like bows that just like camp all game. It's like that's one of those games, you know. But yeah, that's kind of it for that. Okay, the next one would be
Those games are pretty common.
20 FKDR new gens. We could add like randoms to the end of that, like new gen randoms, because they're all randoms.
They think
they
that
all
they own the fucking world because they're like 100 star, 200 star with like 20 FKDR, which is like not impressive at all, even for a second account.
no,
Like,
especially for a second account. A first
Yeah.
account, it's like you can be like it's a little impressive, but it's also like we're in a generation of bedwars where you get low star queues. You can literally pull off 1k FKDR in those and just drop the stats from there. I just got fireballed twice in this blocking, but like those accounts aren't impressive at all. No
Usually
one
these
thinks you're
accounts
cool.
will, like, in low star they'll peak at around 40 FKDR.
Maybe 100,
most.
maybe 100 if they're like really lucky and they already have an overlay. But like, you know, actually they're all like overlay farmers. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
so
saying
that's
it's
the other
bad
thing.
to
They're, like,
use
they're all on
overlay.
overlay from like the birth of their Minecraft
Yeah,
account.
no, that's
Your
what's
stats
the
are still that
issue.
bad.
Yeah, they don't like have like a fucking mindset. You know, they've never like no dodged in their life. They care about their stats more than like the average
Life
person.
itself.
Yeah, like yet they have an FKDR, a monthly FKDR lower than like
Or they're
like
they're barely
mine by
maintaining
far.
their actual FKDR
Yeah.
with their monthly,
What
like their
the
hard
fuck has
stuck
been
20 or
happening?
some shit.
Yeah. No, that's what you normally see with like those like 400 star 20 FKDRs. I feel like they've
Yeah,
probably
they're
played
just,
like
always
800
gonna be horrible at the
800
game.
stars of the game, but they just haven't improved, and it's definitely like pretty
I've
popular
been hitting
thing.
every fireball away. Holy shit.
Like I'm sure there's probably like a
Dude,
good like
this guy just wanted me for real. Holy
there's
shit.
probably like a
They
good
walked
like
around.
500 of those accounts, and you know, no one thinks you're cool. I hate to say.
A lot more than 500
Can
of
you
them.
read
They're
the
fucking
praxzz
everywhere.
on the
Yeah.
They flood every half popular Bedwars Discord, like
Oh
egoing
yeah.
everybody, and they're like a lot of them are like retard e-daters as well. Like
Yeah,
And
they
a good half
Can I
of
check
them,
something in
uh,
the replay?
oh yeah.
a good half of them are gonna they're gonna have no friends that they could like play with consistently.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be lobby 1 main.
Like,
yeah, lobby one.
So you're gonna see
frequenters.
them-
For-
Yeah, and they're always gonna talk about how no first account, like they're always gonna talk about how
Oh,
no one
right
in
here.
this game is
Go
good
back.
anymore.
Yeah, here. Wait. It's sometime when I come back.
Yeah.
I think it's right. Oh,
It's here. But like,
Maybe.
yeah, most of them don't have friends. A lot of them, I've queued a ton of 20 FKDR alts, and a lot of them like cheat for it, which is pretty impressive, honestly, that you're cheating and you cannot get good like overall stats, let alone
And then at the
monthlies.
same
I was
time, they
wondering
also have
which way the
0
fireballs
game
went,
sense.
honestly.
Oh yeah, never
Apparently, I
had
hit
game
them all the
sense.
way down.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
What the fuck?
So a lot of them you'll see them in lobby 1, and they'll usually be saying like 1 out of 2, 30 plus FKDR, and of course
Yeah.
no first account is gonna have 30 FKDR.
Also, no
So,
first account with 30 FKDR will play with them because they're a 20
Yeah,
FKDR
exactly.
second. Like, you can tell it's a
Exactly.
second by the first login normally. Like, if it's a 2021
so sometimes
and newer, normally a
For
second
Knicks.
account.
sometimes they'll complain that like none of the they'll complain that like there's no one good at the game.
Who the fuck
That
is this?
like they'll deny like
Lightning McQueen.
they'll deny someone like 10 times better than them
Oh,
because
Sean.
they don't have a 58 FKDR
Yeah,
on their first account.
yeah, no, exactly. You're speaking straight facts. But
So
yeah,
usually they always end up playing with each other.
yeah, no, it's always like a party of them. Speaking of 20 FKDR second accounts, there's an 18 FKDR alt, which is pretty impressive in this queue.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's
That is
very
impressive.
fucking. It's impressive to be that bad in 2023. And
I
they're
was gonna say,
folding.
I think we should kill them.
Yeah, I was
Well, yeah,
gonna queue them
how else would
anyways.
we have 18 whole FKDRs?
Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of FKDR.
Look at Monday 8. That's one of those skins.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm holding tab. You guys can probably get like the vision from it. That looks like an S Sunday skin, I think, actually. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next big topic would be time wasters. Now,
that's
we
a
can-
very good topic.
We can
That's a good
talk.
one, that's a
We
good
can
one.
talk about this for like 30 minutes, honestly. But
Yeah,
We'll
these guys
try.
are
We'll
really-
try and
really
like
fucking
make
everywhere.
it a little less. But yeah, they. There's probably one in this game. You know.
Yeah, just in short, they will do everything and anything and everything
Hi,
that they can do in order to like extend their own life, even if it requires
Yeah.
just like doing the most obnoxious things like fireball jumping, doing all that kind of shit,
Green
towering up
is
to height
Yeah.
limit,
interesting.
using ladders to clutch, passing. skip,
Usually-
like,
Yeah,
all that.
usually when you fight these people, like it doesn't even seem like they're trying to win the game. Like if you fight these people, it feels like their only goal is to waste your time. Hence
Yeah.
why they're called time wasters.
Yeah, they don't normally like have all too much like skill within themselves. They mainly just play like the average 100-star 1 FKDR. I'll keep bringing
Which is what they
100-star
are.
1 FKDRs back because they are probably the most obnoxious group of like players. Because they have 1 FKDR, so they don't. Well, I hope they don't care about their stats, so they probably don't dodge. And then
Some of them do.
oh yeah, some of them definitely do.
Well,
Okay, the whole fucking team has shears. Red is one of those teams, by the way, guys.
Oh
You can
or
see
we
it
might
because
have
all
one of
4 of
those
them are
games
constantly
on.
on their bed with shears waiting to attack. whenever
Yeah,
someone
like, look
tries
at
to walk
that.
in.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's like a 1 per game occurrence. Sometimes you're lucky enough to like be
Oh
like
my God.
wiping them out of the game pretty quickly. Surprisingly enough, this green team didn't seem too time wasty, but we'll only see as a final. Oh, one already bridge egg to us.
Really?
That's, well, from like
I'll go
their
get them
base to
then.
I
diamonds.
have 1 tap by the way, Allie.
Oh, they have.
I
Yeah,
feel-
I
we're
can't do
getting, like-
anything. The last
we're getting,
two
like,
are
way
fucking
too sidetracked.
consultations.
This video is gonna make no sense.
Dude,
Wait,
that
we
was-
gotta do it like
Ice
power.
corn.
You gotta do it like PowerPoint presentation
watered.
style.
Nah, but like I feel like this is better. It just
Yeah.
brings more like, you know, like emotion in, you know. We've got
Yeah,
like
it's
real
more
world
genuine.
troubles here, and we can like
Wait, where's
show
the
off
last
the
3?
players. Probably mid.
Oh,
Okay.
also I don't have kills.
Oh, nice. I do. Okay, so yeah, time wasters, they just waste your time. They're normally pretty shit at the game. They'll stall out the game as long as they possibly can. And I don't know
Yeah.
why, because they normally don't really get close to winning at all.
Yeah, so these people they're usually like 1 to 3 FKDR, 100 to 300 stars.
Yeah, that's
I've been just farming kills. Holy shit.
KDR grinder. Alright.
Oh, shit. Oh wait, I have by finals. Why?
Go. Yeah. So we'll move on to the next one, which would be ranked Bedwars and blocking. I'll put them together because they're kind of like hand in hand. Ranked Bedwars players, they always have 2 FKDR at 400 stars. Click 20, don't move on top bridge, and block in very fast. Now, there's
They're
like
pretty good. They tend to be pretty good at their own craft at ranked bedwars. When you put them into a normals game, they have zero. It seems like they have zero game sense.
no
90%
game
of the
sense
time,
really.
So
and they
there's
just, like,
this
fail against
interesting
nons.
there's this interesting phenomenon where people could be absolutely goated at ranked. They could be like genuinely skilled at ranked bedwars. But for some reason, none of that skill, like none of the PvP skill even transfers to normal bedwars.
I mean,
It can only
sometimes
work in
sometimes you
ranked
can
Bedwars.
queue like a ranked main in like normals, and they will be like pretty good at PvP, but they don't know what to do when it comes to like
Yeah, like they'll
queuing a
get
party,
first rushed
yeah.
by
yeah.
yeah.
But
And like you feel like this
Abs
would
with
be
a
their special.
bikini.
You feel like fighting parties would be their specialty, but no,
Yeah.
like they just get instantly wiped out the
Yeah.
second there's more to the game than just fight on top bridge.
yeah,
Go
exactly.
to base break. Then.
Your best bet with them is actually to low rush them because they have no clue what to do. Like they're like, do I drop and take 40 hearts of fall damage? You know, like they're pretty like stupid in terms of that. But yeah, they're a fun bunch to fight. They all have massive egos is one thing I've noticed. Like you can try and call them around. They're like, who are you? You're not known in the ranked community.
Like, but they also never make it out of like the low elo
Yeah,
queues.
yeah, they're like hard stuck 0, 500, maybe like 600, 500 plus. They may get into it, but they don't really do anything.
They don't really last there, and they definitely don't get past it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're not making like the pugs or whatever it's called.
Even if like they're the most randomest of randoms, like you'll know when it's a ranked bedwars player.
Yeah, and like usually they are pretty fucking random.
What?
Like they don't.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that dude, I don't know how that happened. I was literally standing still.
But yeah, they're pretty fucking random usually. Big egos, not that good at the game. Yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, duck skins. Ooh,
Duck skins. This is a good topic.
This is a good topic.
Also, that guy took so much KB there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I saw.
Just got fucked by a black guy.
Stole your shit.
After this game, I might be gone for an hour or two because my mom wants to like do my hair a bit before
Okay.
Before prom.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm genuinely enjoying this pack. I can't say what pack it is, but
Enjoy.
it's a good pack.
Sometime I'll ping you guys.
It's the games pack. The
Are you
game
guys talking
pack.
about the pack?
Yeah.
Okay, he's black. He can say that.
Yeah,
word.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, duck skins.
By the way, IGN in this game ranted asshole 45, and he's like a high black guy skin.
This looks
That's
aged.
fire. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay, so duck skins, typically they're time wasters. Like they go hand in hand. You queue a duck skin, either they're not leaving their base once, or they're the most annoying person in the world.
Yeah, so
Actually,
it's kind of like the same premise of the derp skins, except this like they're different enough to have different categories. These people, I think these people are a little bit more annoying than the derp skins.
Yeah, arguably
Duck
they
skins,
are.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the duck skins, like it extends too. If you have any type of like bird skin, you could have a chicken skin.
Oh yeah, chicken
That
skins are
also
pretty
counts.
bad too.
Especially like the chicken in a suit. Those are especially.
Yeah,
if
those
you have
ones
an
are-
agent chicken skin, yeah,
Yeah, they're just kind of pure aids. They don't really contribute much to the game other than trying to bed trade you the whole time, but
they love bed trading.
Yeah,
They
that's
they
like
also
their
love
hobby.
fireballs.
Fireball jumping, you know,
Right.
all the stuff you do with
Yeah, yeah.
fireballs.
Yeah, so basically, like just imagine everything annoying you could do. A duck skin will always do it.
Yeah.
Same thing with the derp skin. How like no matter what level, no matter how much experience they have with the game, they'll still be aids.
Yeah.
Like the same level of aids with every single duck skin.
Yeah. Speaking of same level of aids, we got 4-letter IGNs. Now I'm not talking words you can actually pronounce, cause like like Jay, for example, is not like an actual nuisance to like everyone's life while playing. Well, sometimes she is, but most of the time I would not consider that. But like I'm talking like IGN's like QNBS or some shit. Like
Yeah, just random 4 letters.
Yeah.
Like,
like
you know how
they
people
make
love
zero
3-letter
sense.
names because they're like quote unquote rare. It's
Yeah.
like people are starting to take the 4 letters now and thinking those are rare. They're not.
Yeah, they're like absolutely
Actually,
not rare.
they are.
Oh yeah, my
What
bad.
the- Oh, this middle's like fucking free.
But
Put on then.
but yeah,
Nice,
they're
nice.
normally like 100-star 1 FKDRs. They can't really get out of that 1 FKDR margin for most of their Bedwars career.
Let's see if the big
So,
man
like,
plays.
Normally they've like farmed like 6k final deaths within the first few hundred stars, which is pretty sad, but
Yeah, with that.
it's the
Yeah.
reality.
Not back
There,
to
it's
reality.
always just gonna be around 1 FKDR.
Yeah, no, you
Like,
can.
like 2 is the max they'll go.
Yeah, yeah.
They won't be 3 or 4. Always just 1.
They're normally pretty annoying. You can beat them like every time though, due to the fact they lack any sort of game sense, any like skill whatsoever. Which and it doesn't like grow. Their skill doesn't like go up as they play. It kind of just sticks with clicking 20 and being annoying. But
Okay, why is the entire green team at yellow?
yeah. Holy. But yeah. So the next thing we should talk about would be turf lawns. Now,
Ooh, this is a good
Yeah.
one.
yeah, this is a very
base-
good one.
The base wasn't
It
big
is a
enough.
fun one.
Like, they started off with an apartment, and then they upgraded to a family townhome.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'll put it like on our base. It's normally like green or yellow team that does this shit, but basically you see what I'm doing. I'm like filling in like the gaps of the base. I'd say it's pretty popular on maps like Lectus, and they film like the entire
Especially.
an entire like 32 by 32 square around their base and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's
it's
typically a pretty big yard. They're not
yeah.
they're not concerned about the space. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and sometimes this is very very common in rush Bedwars because of how efficiently
yeah.
it could be done. But sometimes they get a little bit fancy and decide to like put some designs. so like I feel like this also like fits a category, the nons that put like designs on their bridges and stuff.
Yeah,
Like they'll
yeah.
add like castle walls to their bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nons that just like go over the top with base building.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they
build
just
up their entire base.
they're people who like should like main build battle with how much they like place blocks, you know, or like bridge or
Exactly.
something. Yeah. Okay, the next one I'll talk about would be 1 FKDR's folding.
Wait, can I interrupt you? There's a really good derp skin. in
Oh.
your Dream for E.
Let me find him.
Look at that. Look at how annoying that guy is.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's
Oh
that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
wait-
annoying.
This is
he's
peak.
gonna
This is
waste
peak.
So much time. He's gonna waste
Yeah.
so much of it.
Yeah, that's like literally perfect example of one. But yeah, so 1 FKDR's folding. They normally use like Abyss overlay or Cubelify, and they haven't like changed anything, so it's just like basic. It doesn't tell you
Yeah.
anything like useful other than like FKDR and win loss, which
Yeah, so
Fucking
so
AKE,
an
what-
interesting
Yeah.
thing with these people, you'll be in a queue and be like, oh yeah, this is a good queue, and then you'll see the people with 1 FKDR folding.
yeah,
You'll be like, what are these people trying to save? And
yeah,
then they always end up getting replaced by people that will waste your time or
Yeah.
snipers.
yeah.
Unlucky gang.
Like they like fold for like 1 FKDR. They always fold at like the last couple seconds, which is really annoying. It's like if you're gonna fold anyways, because I'm willing to bet no like nicked party will be folding to.
No knickers?
Yeah, none of those will be folding to anyone with stats such as yours.
And another interesting phenomenon with these people, sometimes this is more rare with the 1 FKDRs, but sometimes they will sometimes they'll say in chat like fold.
Oh
Except
yeah,
like no one is ever gonna fold to like a 1 FKDR 50 star.
yeah. Like I'm sorry,
They are not
you're not
threatening in the
scary.
slightest.
You may mid rush us and all, but you're still not winning the game.
By the way,
Good
our
to
theory
work
with the
with you.
derp skin is true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you notice the derp skin that was building way up into the fucking sky?
Yeah, I got a quick little look at his
Wow,
bridge.
and he's going for me instead of like saving his teammate. He's about
Yeah.
to hold S into the void if he keeps going.
All right,
That's
I
unlucky.
think the,
Okay, yep, survive,
the
so you
next
can
thing
die
I
and
should
time
be
go over
talking
it.
about would be multi-ping nons. Now you
Ooh,
you may not understand this at first, but then like if you've played enough of this game, you'll definitely understand it. It's when like nons, they you know high ping players, they take a couple seconds to register that you hit them, right? And it's understandable, they're like 400 ms, but then
Mhm.
they get like the craziest first hits, and it leads into like
yeah,
the
they'll
craziest
hit you
combo.
first, like they have 20 ping.
Yeah, no, it's like
Although
it's like
our theory was like 100% true. This guy is fireball jumping,
ooh.
and he's fireball jumping for literally no reason. Like it's not saving him any time even.
But blue's
Oh
pretty
my.
time wasty, to be honest.
They sure are.
But yeah, so yeah, multi-ping nons are fucking annoying because all they do is like get the most obscene like hits on you.
And like what we mean by multi-ping. Also, holy shit, this guy had 9 M's that I just killed.
Obby time.
Okay, but
Oh, fucking.
I voided them. I don't feel like going back to a base. They're gonna be like, okay, yeah, they got a ping. A multi-ping non just killed me. So you'll be fighting them, and they'll have like KB and stuff. Like they have like 400 NS, but they'll always end up getting the first hit. Like you can't tell if they live in, like, you can't tell if they're
Detroit?
on Hypixel's Wi-Fi, or if they're playing from a cave in Siberia.
Yeah, that,
Oh shit.
yeah.
That's true. The Siberian cave, you don't never know.
yeah, the Siberian caves, the cave dwellers definitely come out to play and get those absolutely crazy hits. It's quite scary stuff like that exists on this server.
Like,
Like,
that's sky
you could
boosting.
be 20 MS and the non could be 400 MS, but they somehow get first hit. And that is
Siberians
multi-ping
always
nons.
scare me, bro. I swear to God.
Okay, the next thing I'll talk about would be solo mains.
BB Bo.
Now, solo mains kind of are
That's coming up.
the worst
my
of the worst in terms of like ego mixed with horrible playing mixed with like just no game sense somehow, even though they're playing arguably one of the harder, probably the hardest Bedwars game
Definitely
mode.
the hardest normal mode.
Yeah, like it's you actually require like skill to play it because not only you don't have a teammate or multiple teammates to rely on,
Oh
you're
my
playing
God,
against
dude,
some of the
that
most
ass.
annoying players on Hypixel. Yet they after 1700 stars, they all fucking suck. Now, would you believe that? I wouldn't. I could never even think of a thing that should happen in terms of these players suck after playing that much in
Time
the
waster here,
hardest
by the way,
mode.
time waster. Get this. Time waster right here.
Oh yeah, it's
Have
because he
fun.
has lunar cosmetic.
Ooh,
The,
yeah,
the,
the
the
lunar
network level
cosmetic.
20s, network level 20 to network level 40 with the lunar cosmetics, those are always gonna be time wasters. Yeah,
Oh,
and
yep, and he's still lost.
Yay.
Yep.
But yeah, like solo mains, they normally average like
And
their
then he
their
says touch
FKDR. They literally average what their FKDR is, like regardless of
which
how
is
low
usually
or high
like
it is.
6 to 10.
I'd say 4 to 10 is the average solo mains FKDR.
Yeah, and some of them have like escaped this endless cycle. Like Zate Gaming.
Yeah, Zeit Gaming.
He's not horrible at all.
Yeah,
It's
he's a fucking solid player. I think he's like one of the couple standouts from the solo main. Same with
Yeah,
Hashido.
Shido,
Yeah,
the
Hashido,
goat.
he's lowered his FKDR quite a
Yeah,
bit, but
he's pretty
then
hard
again,
stuck at
this
his
is a-
FKDR,
yeah,
but he
yeah.
also took a massive like downtime and didn't play for like a
yeah,
long
he is
time.
fighting a different generation of nons
Yeah,
than he used to have to fight.
completely different. So I
he
can't even
somewhat has
blame
an
him.
excuse.
But yeah, that's kind of it for solo mains. Okay, so genetically modified nons.
Oh,
Now
This
this,
is
shit.
another fun topic.
yeah, this one's pretty big nowadays. I'd say like you fight a lot of these. Like
No,
So-
I'm getting.
You just they look like completely normal nons.
Oh
They'll be
my
like
God,
like
no,
Bedwars
dude,
star 14, they'll
stop.
get Narc level 30, and then they'll get like the most out of pocket hits and combos on you that you just did not expect from them.
yeah,
and
like
like
they
sometimes you'll be fighting them, and you'll be like, surely this is a legit sniper.
yeah.
But then a
In
couple fights
reality,
later,
Turns out
it's just like
completely
BB Bo all
normal
along.
yeah, exactly. It's like some random non just trying way too hard for some reason. Maybe he saw like a ranked Bed Wars video or something and decided to try it in
Your
a
game sense
real queue.
is it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And these nons always have the ability to get your final kills.
Yo, oh yeah,
So
always
sometimes they'll
stealing.
be in a sometimes it will be in a way where they'll like if you're fighting a time waster team and you get their bed, the non will just be able to wipe that team no matter how
Yeah,
annoying
yeah.
they
There's
are.
also the phenomenon of like you can't get your finals, but other teams can come in and like swoop them, and they will completely bot out. And then there's also
Yeah.
the phenomenon of like whenever two teams of nons fight as finals, it always ends up one person on one team. Is
Oh
left,
yeah, yeah.
and
That
the
is
other five are like for instance, if you're in threes and there's two teams without a bed, you're in threes, right? So it's 6 nons in total. One non will remain out of the 6. The other 5 will be dead, and the non that's alive will be on like 1 HP. Like it will always be the most balanced fight in the world, 99% of the
yeah,
time.
yeah. It's like it comes down to whoever's like watched like more Bed Wars videos or whatever, and knows like, oh, if I place a block here, I'll fucking destroy them or whatever. You know, like since they're all nons, none of them really know what's happening. They're just kind of swinging and praying, you know. But yeah, the next one it also revolves around nons. It's non-decision making.
Ooh, this
No,
is a good one.
yeah, this one it's normally pretty
Can,
stupid.
can I make a scenario for it again?
Yeah, yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay, so here are the 2 scenarios. So let's say that yellow base is being attacked by your team, and then another team of nons is there. And so yellow team lost their bed. There's just a final chilling right there, and then you're chilling right there. Who is the non gonna go for? He's gonna go for you because that is non-decision making. He
Yeah.
doesn't want the final kill. He wants your kill for some reason. You don't know why. There's no reason why, but he wants to kill you and not the non.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then
That's
and there's
non-decision
also
making.
yeah, and there's like
Ooh, especially
in a-
whenever they're teamed up with a sniper, non-decision making will be immediately to play as annoyingly as they can
Yeah.
and protect their bed as hard as possible.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they see you getting like B hopped on and all like all the fun shit, and they're like, oh, you know what? Why don't I get fucking obby for my bed or some shit like,
Yeah, yeah.
or like on like a soulless game they're buying like Endstone. It's like how do you even afford this? First off, and second off, like why are you playing like a dipshit? You're teamed with a hacker. Like at least when I was a non, if I saw a hacker on my team, I'm not trying to get the wins that badly. Like my non mindset was definitely different from today's, where I would be like, report this guy. He's like a dick. He's cheating, ruining the game for people. But you know,
That's all about. That's
But-
a gorge.
but like I feel like even like high star players nowadays, like they'll boost without batting an eye, and then they'll be complaining about getting like boosting ban. It's like, well, you kind of deserve it. You're playing with some fucking 20 FKD or 100 star second account that's cheating for his 10 win streak, you know?
with the non-decision making, sometimes there's some nons. It's very interesting, but they will always want to skip you and break your bed in bed trade.
Yeah.
They will
right.
like
Mhm.
so it's not like affecting. You could easily kill them, but they're just making you have to run back to your base every single
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Like,
it
they
just
try to skip
they're
you.
they're kind of like making you grind kills on them. Hence why most of their KDRs are like 0.04, you know? It's like cuz they don't go for like actually, you know what? No, they always go for kills when you're trying to kill a final, but like otherwise
Yeah,
they
you
just
know,
want to
I
skip
kind of have
you.
like
They don't want to have like
I
a
kind of have
fun
like an
game.
extra. I have an extra part for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a phenomenon in some games. There's these nons, so they'll just kind of sit there from a distance and look at your base, and the second you try to, they will start coming. And if you come back to your base, they'll go back into hiding.
Yeah.
So it's like that one scene from SpongeBob, the episode Rock Bottom, where SpongeBob puts his hand into the vending machine and the bus like pulls up and pulls. Just put a clip on it if you remember, a clip of it if you remember.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
watching
there's
through
moms
this
that do
video
that.
while editing for sure.
Oh, wait, I'm in a video?
But also like another analogy for, or like another like example would be like if you've ever played Mario Bros and you go in like the King Boo house whatever mansion thing, right? The little ghosts, if you're not looking near them, they'll like go towards you, but the second they look towards you, they stop, you know? And like
Yeah, that's
you
another
gotta
good
like
analogy.
avoid them, you know, in order to complete the level. That's one like I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's kind of
yeah.
like that. That's a bonus section to non-decision.
Yeah,
making.
yeah. Okay, the next one. This one's really fun. Flower sheeping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Dude,
this.
can you roll like the video of Flower Sheep and Unknown Blade pulling up on the religious sniper?
I don't know. You're gonna have to send that, but yeah, probably.
Oh, I got it. No worries.
Yeah. Okay.
I
But basically the strat is queue the map deposit. I've been actually queuing it a few times this game or this like recording session. Basically it's like one of the fastest maps, and then he just solo queues on it in order to get most finals and fast games and whatnot, you know. And you know, it's a good strat, especially if you're like a high skill player. I don't think any of
And
you
before-
time wasters can do it, given how you want to waste time, but you know.
And accounts that do this strat will always have an absurd amount of finals for their star.
Yeah, like a great example would be Gex, whatever his account's
Yeah, yeah.
called now, but he's got 100k finals at 600
Finalists.
stars, which is obscene. Not only just the play time to get 100k finals, but he didn't do like quests for it, or he didn't
This
do many quests.
motherfucker just tried to waste time, turned around, hit me once, and fell because he didn't see that there
Oh my
wasn't a
God.
fucking bridge anymore.
Oh my. Yeah.
How did I even get that final? Huh? Oh wait, I did break.
Because
a
he
bet.
walked
I thought
off.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so our
I thought
next
you broke
topic, 4v4
Facts.
mains.
Oh,
So
I mentioned to you. I sent the thing. If you go
Alright,
to like
yeah, I'll check it.
2 minutes, it'll be quite nice.
Alright. Okay, so 4v4 mains are their own little species. I'll pull up a forum post actually in the guy's stats. His IGN is 04v4. Core mode stats sub 1 FKDR. 4v4 stats 20 FKDR, and he was flexing a 800 4v4 win streak, which if we translate that into normal Bedwars win streak is like 10
It's
at
like fucking
most.
nothing.
Yeah, it's no one snipes in 4v4 because it's the most irrelevant game mode that no one cares about because it's
and
not fun.
4v4 mains have always been like kind of the freaks of the calm.
Yeah.
There's some classic ones, like Wig.
Wig and Virtua and
Yeah, Wig,
Samus
Virtua. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And- but
they
yet
all
they
che-
keep
and like
playing it.
Yoder, and he claims legit yet
Oh yeah, yeah.
blatantly cheats and boosts, and you know, it's just horrible.
Another interesting phenomenon with these people is that even though 4v4 is by far the easiest Bedwars game mode, they all like there is a very high ratio of boosters to legit players. in
Yeah,
4v4.
it's kind of scary that they all have like sub 100 win loss in FKDR in it, and their
Which is
their
not very
overall
hard to maintain
stats
at all.
are like usually like at most like 15, and it's carried to hell by 4v4, you know.
Yeah, I can't really talk since my 4v4 FKDR is like 30, but I'm not a 4v4 main. I played
Yeah.
it back when I was a non, and I still averaged a 30 FKDR.
Yeah, I played it when I was a 100 star. I have a 15 in it, so it's not even carrying my FKDR. If you go core modes and check my stats, I'm still like over 13, and you know I just hit 13 not too long ago, so it's not really affecting my FKDR all too much. But yeah, 4v4 mains are all the freaks. They all have like obscene amount of wins, but really low finals as well. Like they'll pull up with like 60k wins and only like 30 to 50k finals. It really depends how hard they're being fed, but it's crazy.
Yeah. Their stats always like look pretty ridiculous. Sometimes they'll have like higher overall win loss than FKDR,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's crazy shit. All right. So the next topic is overlay. We kind of skimmed over this. I don't think we have to talk too much about it. I think all of you guys know what an overlay is. It's what probably 99% of Bedwars players use nowadays. A few are excluded. A lot of people are like the people who don't use overlay and are like high stars are like hilariously anti-overlay, and I don't get it. It's like bro, you're fucking 4 FKDR. You don't really have a say here, you know.
Yeah, see, there's some people that say that overlay is cheating, except the problem with that is that this game is genuinely unplayable without overlay.
Yeah.
You could queue legits and win every time. Like I could not dodge at all and still win legit. But the problem is snipers. This
That
game is
mostly
unplayable without
what
dodging snipers.
I fold to. I'll obviously fold to like AIDS parties or cheater parties as well, because guess what? I'm not fighting those, but like we stay quite a bit of parties. Like us, me, Fury, and Astra. Also Jay, if we're playing fours, we do stay parties like quite often.
Time waster.
But you know, it's fun to queue parties every once in a while, but I'm not trying to fight one every game, having 30-minute games and shit, because these kids are time wasters. But yeah, I think we can just move on to the next topic, which is tunnel vision nons.
Oh, this is a fun one.
This is also like playing into non-decision making for sure.
Oh yeah, this is like a subtopic of it, I'd say. It's like, they see you, they only want you. You know what?
Yeah.
Like, fuck everyone else in the game.
Yeah. Like they will
yeah.
kill you even if it means that they die. Like especially true in sniper games. They will like target you the entire game,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like the sniper, despite just being a random.
Yeah, you'll
non.
have like
Usually on a
18
different
people at
team,
your
too.
base in a threes game. You know?
Oh yeah, or in the middle. We'll get to this later, but bar fights, they'll be in the middle of a bar fight and like you'll both be in there, but he'll like only want you. The
Yeah,
whole time.
yeah. Or if you're like
somehow-
if your team
Somehow
like
he'll find a way through all the nonsense and get to you anyway.
or like if your like whole team and like party is at a base like finishing off the final team, and you're like on like full health, and then your teammates they're at 4 critting him out, he's still going for you, you know. Like
Yeah.
they just don't want anyone else but you. It's like strict, you know.
Yeah, it's like they're just dead set on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if there is like someone blatantly, this is where this is another part where the tunnel vision comes into play. If there's someone just like blatantly standing behind them, they will have 0 awareness and still only want to go for you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
so you could be like looking at a non from a distance. You could be like, okay, I want that final kill. They will not care about anyone else that is like around them. They'll just be watching out for you.
Yeah.
So any other non could get that final, but you can't.
Yeah. This next topic is probably my favorite of the bunch here. It's honest Asians.
Oh, this is a good one.
So this always happens in the late hours as far
Yeah.
as North Americans. And, you know, between like midnight and like 4 a.m. Because for some reason all 3 or 4 of us, whenever we play, we're up
Yeah,
at that time a lot. playing Bedwars.
Today was actually like really early for us.
Yeah, this was the most normal day that we've had. We started
Yeah.
at like what 7 or something.
I know, it was more
7:30
like
maybe.
oh yeah, for you like yeah. It would,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
some CST, but yeah, no. So honest Asians, right? So you'll be playing at like 2 in the morning, and you'll find someone. His name will be. They like to use Kevin and Harry quite a bit. I see those.
yeah,
two
yeah.
all the damn
Kevin,
time.
Harry,
Kevin,
any
and
like
Harry.
predominantly like white ass fucking name they're using
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Now those are the dishonest Asians. Those are the ones we
Yeah.
don't like, because you know what? You can't be
Because their
clickbaiting
names
us
are
here.
not fucking Kevin
Yeah,
and Harry. They are
absolutely
not.
fucking not. Like
Kevin and
0
Harry.
way. There's no way you were born. You were not named Kevin or Harry or whatever
Yeah.
you're.
So then-
you're claiming.
and-
Yeah. So what we mean by honest Asians then is people whose accounts are named like this shit. Like
Yeah. No, that's like not to be like racist here at all, but like you're honest at
Yeah,
least.
those are honest account names. Those are
And, like,
really what your name.
I-
is.
Another
yeah,
interesting
those are
one.
like genuine names.
An interesting thing with the dishonest Asians is that usually, they're like dishonest names. They're like white names will be something nobody has named their kid in
Yeah,
at least
like
20 years.
fucking like Frank or like Richard or
Yeah,
something.
like Frank or like Beth, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, like Beth. Yeah, that's or like Betty or something. Like
Betty's especially popular among them.
yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for this section of the iceberg. So we're moving
Tunnel
on.
vision.
We're moving on to the fourth layer.
Okay.
So fourth layer, the first one we're gonna be talking about is botting. Now there's two types of botting in this game. So the first one is that I think the first one that like kind of came about was dreams botting, and you can even do it in like normal modes if you want to like really lower the FKDR. But basically, pretend like this area is the gen. They'll go in here and just do this all game. Like for like the
Yeah.
entire game, and the second they final die, it's auto requeue. So it basically grinds like 5 stars a day from my experience, and you know, like I don't mind those because they're free finals, you know, whatever. They make the game a little easier. But the accounts that kind of are annoying are the high FKDR botted accounts. Basically, they'll get in an entire lobby full of their alts or whatever, and basically you have one account, or sometimes it's like parties, they'll pull up and just each take out like a base, and all the finals just like DC. It's like free FKDR, free win streak. You're not getting sniped at all because it just auto queues you, you know. It's pretty
There's been a few situations where regular players have made it into these bot queues, and it's always interesting to see.
yeah, it's definitely like a fun sight if you ever like catch a video of it, because like all these things are like fucking like it's pretty cool how they're coded, to be quite honest with you guys. Like I don't know,
It's insane how far people go for Bedwars stats though.
Yeah, it definitely is. And like these people are like manually getting finals and all shit, so like it's pretty insane. But like a big account that was botted would be Secret with 3 E's, 13,000 FKDR, 3,000 win streak, which no one's getting that legitimately. Like, and if you believe that's a legitimately god account, you are absolutely a fucking moron, and should go to fucking school, because that's just not happening in Bedwars.
That is just not how this game works anymore.
Yeah, it simply isn't. But yeah. So our next topic is like pretty controversial. It's Hypixel advanced sweat detection. So yeah, this one's basically if you decide, hey, I'm gonna stat alt, right? Now, if you want like one of those 1,000 FKDR accounts.
Tunnel.
You-
Wait, look at this guy.
Tunnel.
Look at this guy. Non-decision making. Non-decision making.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it right back to his teammate.
Okay, but Hypixel advanced sweat detection would be where you're in low start queues, and then you like get out of them, and you cannot queue another one for the longest time, even though other nons are just getting in these low start queues like with like a blink of an eye. Like they're like 25 stars in them, and it definitely is a phenomenon if you've ever played on an alt before.
Hi.
Yeah, so
Hey, Jay.
we'll
I
touch
made
on this
myself
later.
hot chocolate.
We'll touch on this later, but this is also how like non-perks are decided with the Hypixel advanced
yeah.
sweat detection.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't get non-perks if you're on an alt, because of the advanced sweat detection.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay. So our next topic would be non-GVGs. Now,
This is a
a
good
very
one.
fun one.
So this
Yeah.
is a
Guys,
common
guys.
phenomenon. in in those games, okay? Because
Yeah.
like so in those games, usually your whole team is dealing with another team for the entire game. And so the other two teams, the other two non-teams, if they don't try to AP for you, they just start duking it out themselves. And so they are like, because you know, nons just happen to be so balanced, like I mentioned with like the 3v3 final kills thing, where one will survive on like 1 HP and the other 5 will be dead and all that stuff. Non-GVGs
Oh,
are
I
also
agree.
very balanced, so they tend to never end until outside intervention happens. Like one of
Yeah.
us would go over there and like break a bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, non-GVGs are pretty funny because they look just like real GVGs or just ranked Bedwars
Yeah, like
games.
Yeah.
yeah,
GVGs don't really
like the
exist
bridges
anymore.
they have will look
Yeah,
exactly like
yeah. They'll be like
Yeah.
height limit
actual
blocks spammed
GVGs.
absolutely everywhere. You know, all the fun
Yep.
stuff that happens
And
Yeah.
in
that's-
normal GBGs. Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're in game. Yeah, I'll party you
Okay.
after.
Am I lagging out?
Guys. I would like to like fuck this recording over, but I just went into the pit and I found 7berry.
Seven berry.
7berry 82689.
Okay,
And the pit.
that wasn't even a bad interruption. I thought you were gonna like
No,
start
that's-
saying
that's a
the
good
N word.
interruption.
I just spotted him. I thought you guys wanted to know. You know.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah,
I
Do
just
you want to know?
bypassed
He's
like
on my
2
friends
yellows.
list.
He's level
they're
91,
coming back for
grinding
you.
it up.
Oh my god, I died to the TNT. Fun. But yeah, non-GVGs, they're pretty entertaining to watch because like even once you take out your team,
Yeah.
sit there a couple minutes, they're just going ham on each other. Every kill's a trade. Everything is
Another common time where non-GVGs will happen. A sniper will kill you.
Oh yeah, kill the
The
sweat
sniper
team
will
and
kill
then
your
yeah.
team. Yeah,
and
and
then
then they'll
DC.
DC. So the sniper team will be gone, and then the 2 remaining teams will have a GVG, and the game will always end up lasting like 30 minutes before you can see the
makes you
replay
wonder.
or
It
anything.
really makes you wonder, like, if a typical game always lasts that long if there's no sweats in it. You know?
Yeah, cause apparently like from what Hypixel says, Bedwars is intended to have long games, like from form posts and
Yeah,
guides
yeah.
and
That's
stuff.
that's why Diamond 2, which is like the first event in the game, doesn't even happen for 6 minutes.
Do Greens complain about me taking their bed as if I wasn't blocked in? What? But yeah, non-GVGs are like a fun event to watch. They're definitely worth it if you like get sniped. No
Wait,
way.
7berry.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay, the next one would be screenshot wanners. It's kind of more of a non-decision making thing where
Well,
a non
this ties in a
loses
lot
their
with the
bed.
tunnel vision.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah, that
much.
too.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, but it's a different name, just for fun, you know. Speaking
so
of
we
time
call-
wasters,
Yeah, so
speaking
they're,
of
they're
time
called
wasters, green team.
screenshot winners because like they want to get like the normal
Check-
kill on you and then upload it to forums as like a forum stick or whatever.
yeah,
Check that out. That right there. That is time wasters at their peak.
yep, and he just threw
See
out all our
right there.
diamonds.
That is perfect.
that
that
makes
is a
a lot of
perfect
sense
example
to
of
do,
time
right?
I think he has one of the annoying derp skins too. Yeah, he does.
Oh, yep,
2 of
he
them
does.
do.
Yep,
Ooh.
yeah. So like these
these
are
are
all
really
tying
good.
into each other. Like this
And
is
they're
why I
also
wanted like
500
live gameplay.
These are really good examples.
Yeah,
So some of these like you might not call them by this name, but some of them are in like the higher levels because of how common they are, like time wasters
yeah,
and derp skins. Like where we've seen them like 3 times so far during this recording.
exactly.
So now once you combine all these aspects and they're all on one team, it becomes one of those teams, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
exactly.
Exactly.
And these guys definitely are one of those teams. Nice.
Ooh. But yeah, these guys are pretty time wasty, yet they get first rushed once we make it to their base.
So screenshot wanners are kind of tunnel vision nons, except there's multiple of them.
yeah, and
So
they like
if
they like extra want your kill. Like they want it
Yeah.
to another level, you know?
Yeah, like tunnel vision nons, they could just not see another person. But screenshot wanners, they could see the other teams and still only want you.
Yeah.
So perhaps you like break a bed.
Oh yeah, that is a
And
good
your
key
team-
difference.
Yeah. So you break a bed and your teammates there, they only want you because you broke their bed. Or even if your teammate broke the bed, like sometimes your teammate will be breaking the bed in the background, and they'll still only want you.
Exactly.
All
Yeah,
right.
that makes.
I'll go to the next one, which is waffle skins.
Oh
now-
boy.
Now
okay,
these ones are a little
wow.
more rare for sure. I won't disagree with that because you don't really run into them like super often, but
Yeah, not all that much.
you do run into
Oh,
them
no,
once in a
no, no,
while,
no.
and they're kind of
No,
like
no,
duck
no.
skins. They're kind of like duck skins.
Yeah, they have like the same effects as like duck skins, chicken skins, and derp skins, where they're all really annoying most of the time. Especially like
Red
the waffle
bugs,
skins with
red
like with the
funky.
derp skins or like the shades on. Extra
Oh,
cancer,
yeah.
extra cancer,
Red
extra cancer right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these ones tend to be like, they're more unknown to be like to being annoying, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but usually with these ones, with the other one, with the duck skins and derp skins, like they'll probably be like 1 FKDR 100 stars, 1 FKDR 200 stars. The waffle skins are always usually like very low star, very low stats, but they'll still be annoying.
Yeah.
Actually,
Um,
just
you-
because
you'll-
I've seen a few of them so far as we've been playing, I think it's worth mentioning slime skins. They can be kind of all over the place. A lot of the time, they're really big nons, but sometimes they're really annoying. It just
Yeah.
depends.
It's
But
very
overall,
dependent.
I like slime skins. I think they're.
Why
pretty
was
fun.
Yeah.
everyone in that lobby on a 3-1
Yeah,
streak?
that's why it's full. There's too many parties. But yeah, so I think we've gone through waffle skins enough. I'll talk about vape/Astolfo. Now these are the main clients people use to cheat on Hypixel nowadays. Every like few months there's some random one that pops up that bypasses for a week and then gets patched and never updated again. So these are why vape and Astolfo are staying like
Relevant.
yeah, because they continue to update, bypass everything. Though vape is now not as good as it previously was, it's still like viable for people to not only closet cheat, but you can get pretty fucking blatant on it. Which is
And an
great.
interesting thing with Astolfo is the main client for like sniping. It is made to like blatantly cheat.
Yeah.
But some people go out of their way to closet cheat on Astolfo.
Oh yeah.
There's virtually no difference from Astolfo to vape for closet cheating, except Astolfo looks more blatant, like
Yeah.
way more blatant.
Yeah, like if you're like screen sharing or recording, people know you're cheating. At least vape you can hide it if you do so choose to be a closet cheater, which I do not condone, because you will just lose any skill you had at the game, and I speak from experience. So yeah, also a red bypassed me. He's a non, just pointing it out. But yeah,
Oh
so
my
yeah, these
fucking
are all.
Huh?
Yeah,
Non-perks
like,
times 2, dude.
if you're like legit scaffolding on like Astolfo, I don't know. It kind of just seems like it makes you seem like way more of like a like basement dweller if you closet cheat on Astolfo.
Oh my god, the entire
both of
yellow
them-
team is on me. The entire yellow team is on me. Look at their IGNs. Don't tell me those aren't time wasters. Wow.
I knew it.
Lord.
How your yellow team is Okay, I think we're pretty much done with vape and Astolfo. Our next one would be Jesus at the center. He's
Jesus
So-
at this.
Yeah,
so
he-
Jesus at the center is a natural Bedwars phenomenon.
yeah,
He's a natural Bedwars pastor as well.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I found him once in a game the other day, and since then, every time we have good fortune in a Bedwars game, we just assume it's because he's been praying for us, and we hope that's been the case.
Well, no,
Yeah,
we
so-
know
and ever
he's
since
been.
we've
I-
Yeah. Ever since we've seen Jesus at the center once, we've been seeing him a lot more. He appears from time to time to let us know that everything's gonna be okay, and that
Yeah.
he's praying for us.
Yeah, like he
So
he,
if you,
he
like-
is actively like a queuer in the game. He isn't too fond of friending us, however, but
yeah,
that
he
can
can
all
yeah,
be
yeah.
fixed with just time, you know. They'll
Yeah,
they'll understand eventually.
If you have one of those games where it seems like the world is against you, like it is unwinnable, but you still manage to clutch it up, just know that
Jesus
was
at the
probably because
center.
Jesus at the center was praying for you.
Okay.
Look at the shot Jay just sent with the guy with 300 daily normal kills.
What?
has more kills than me.
Oh my
damn.
god.
Oh, in
Oh,
17
oh,
games, by the
that
way.
guy's been beamed like 4 times. Just by the way.
He looks like it.
Jay, you should ask how many people have more beams than him. Or
No
how
way,
many
this
people-
guy's
how
6
many people
FKDR.
have been more than him.
Okay,
He's 6
our
FPDR.
next thing we're gonna be talking about is the Utmost Oak incident. Now,
I don't even know about this, so I'm gonna have a learning experience, I bet.
honestly, I don't know too much, but we'll let Aster
I have
take the podium.
He's got the scoop.
So, in April of 2023, the Utmost Oak incident was a harmful and rich hacker named Utmost Oak. Let me pull up the numbers here. So, a rich and powerful, harmful hacker named Utmost Oak 7754157 beamed the accounts of Opimine, Praxzz, yeah,
Oh,
Opimine,
Opimine,
Praxzz,
Praxzz.
me,
Oh,
Fury. Yeah, there's quite a more.
Huh.
There's quite a few more. Like Praxzz, you can name them, right?
Yeah. Well,
Overclogged.
we got Sedged, which is Overclogged. We got Depp, who is Motivated Cart. We got Other Astra, which is, I don't even know the IGN to be honest, but
Dude,
it's
look at blue and
another
yellow.
IGN just like.
We could just like
But it's the Skywars Astra. He got beamed by Utmost Oak as well, and all of our IGNs were changed to these.
Yeah, it's a random Xbox IGNs. So,
And
I was
that
signed
will-
ASP7080.
That will be the next thing we're talking about since it's right below this on the Iceberg.
Fortunately, we all got our accounts back though.
Yeah.
Blue's trying to rush us from mid.
I can
Yeah,
fireball.
Blue's mid. Yeah, do that. There's 2. Oh, wait,
Okay,
never mind.
so
mind.
Xbox IGNs are exactly what you think. They're the IGNs that like Microsoft
Blue's
slash
running yellow now.
Xbox like automatically generates or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
that
for
makes
you-
we are
sense.
very fond of
And they're
these.
We love these guys.
them.
These guys are the best of the best.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah,
get an automatic friend
they're
request.
never time. Yeah,
like-
they're never time wasters. They're always so innocent. They're always
Yeah.
real nons.
Right?
Yeah, they're cute. You know, they're just fun. They're fun
that-
little beings.
Dude, this guy just wants me. Come on.
By the way, one of the yellows had a 4 KD, but I didn't feel like dodging. I mean the greens. One of the greens. Yeah. So watch out.
Time waster.
It's Esnik. Yeah. But yeah. So Xbox IGNs, they're just the most fun little guys in the Bedwars
Yeah, we love these guys.
community.
And
so
it's made
There's a green
It's
and
mid-
blue.
it's made better when they're like Steve's, Alex's default skins.
Yeah,
Stuff
any
like
of the
that,
default
and like they have
skins.
no rank, but it's still acceptable. Like
Yeah.
it's still acceptable if they're not. Also, that was a nice fireball on my part.
Yeah. Okay. The next thing I'll talk about is family accounts.
These ones are
Oh,
kind of like
these-
Xbox accounts.
Yeah,
really
they're
good.
basically the same. You've got like a literal 4-year-old playing on it, also like a 40-year-old dad playing on it.
Hacks?
Yeah,
Really?
usually
Are they calling me
usually-
hacker?
I believe
Usually
so.
these accounts,
This guy got stuck.
They're usually like sub 1
usually the
FKDR.
account, usually they're not too
What the
verbal. Some of the
fuck?
Xbox
Okay.
IGNs are like verbal, but these ones are like they are usually never verbal. Some
yeah,
of them
they
are, but it's
they
very rare.
they probably like don't know how to type in chat and stuff.
You know, like mom tells them not to type in chat. Like she
Yeah,
doesn't want
yeah.
them talking to strangers. Like it's they're barely allowed to play. That's why they all have to share one account so they can keep each other in check. But like
Yeah.
typing in
Yeah.
chat's a big no-no, and they're not allowed to party with anyone either
Yeah.
because that's talking to
Yeah,
strangers.
so like usually their IGNs will consist of like their last name and then family, or
Yeah.
like last name and then like boys.
Or
Yeah,
kids,
So, like,
yeah.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, and they're like parents made their account, and you can tell it's
So like
it's
these
fun.
are like some examples we've like that I know of. So there's Newling family, Crocker kids. Those are just 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite a few of these. They're kind of rare compared to other like phenomenons, but they're always very fun to
Yeah.
find.
Okay,
Yeah.
this next one, it's up there with non-GVGs and like for what I like me finding it just really fun, like non-GVGs, honest Asians. It's bar fights.
Oh,
Yes, this is
yeah,
a
these
good
are
one.
really good. These are
Yeah.
really good.
So
Yeah, bar
ba-
fights are kind of just what they sound like. They're really chaotic when there'll be like 10 people in a base just critting each other out and like pretty
Yeah,
much just
Yeah,
you
it was
chaos.
won't
a
be able to
party
tell
battle.
what's happening.
Yeah.
Everyone's just clicking. People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
taking
There-
KV in
there's, like-
every direction.
there's like, let's say you take one team out and then everyone else just goes to the other base. There's like literally 12 people at one base in a game of
like
fours.
it's
and
just
it-
like every single team in the base, the entire team just brawls it out at one base.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. They're fun to be parts of, especially if you're able to win them because it's like, damn, I
Yeah.
just fucking won a bar fight. That's like a whole honor, you know, like an
Yeah,
honor
if-
was bestowed upon me after winning this. You know, they're very fun. You know, it's you gotta like be up to the task of fighting like 8 other people. You know, but they're fun little shenanigans to get into. They do happen like semi regularly if you're like playing
Yeah,
like
they're
against non.
they're more common on like mid rush maps and like smaller mid rush maps.
Yeah,
Like Eastwood is a good Eastwood and Lectus. Eastwood fits because it's a bar.
yeah. Oh yeah, Fury just died to a multi-ping non, which is
Yeah, he
fun.
was like he was doing just fine, just walking up to me on the bridge, and then he just all of a sudden teleported into me, and then we ended
Hey,
up killing
sounds
each
like
other.
me.
Yeah, big
Also,
teleporter.
yellow's incoming from mid.
Yellow's mid rushing.
Oh yeah, that's the
those-
party.
those
They're
are,
like 4
like-
FKDRs, time
They fell.
wasters. I don't have many
fell.
blocks, so I'm not sure. Oh, I can't even bridge anyways.
There's another one, Ink.
Okay,
It's still-
the next one I'll grasp
He's
over
bridging kind of fast.
will be that's a little odd. The next one I'll grasp over.
Oh, there's
it's-
gonna be like 3. There's gonna be like
Oh, I
3.
fell.
I'm at base. I'm at
Oh,
base.
no.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Yeah, but
I,
they're gonna be
uh,
annoying.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
granted.
2
Oh, you're
incoming,
fucking
and then
AIDS.
there's- Oh, our
Okay.
bed's probably gone.
Just mine in the top of the blocking.
We're good. We're
That
good.
was a
Okay.
massive misplay by me.
I'm gonna try to. I don't want these people getting M's.
Yeah.
We might
Yeah.
have to like somewhat
They already
focus this
have
game.
M's.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
Let's
I
try
just
to
need to
focus
kill
this
this
game.
last. I need to kill the last screen, then I can just go to them from side.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
Life would be
I'm
easier.
just.
What time is
I
it?
left.
Oh.
I left. There's still 4 reds, but they're never leaving.
Yeah,
their base.
yeah. They're all in their gen still.
Ooh, gen sitters. That's another good one.
Ooh, yeah, gen sitters.
Exactly,
Sadly,
it's
that's-
exactly what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
you
That
know,
that
it's
one's like too like
just a
self.
full team. Whenever they lose their bed, they'll just sit in the gen and make it like really annoying to kill them. They fit into like the time wasters category as well. 'Cause that is what they are.
Yeah,
as
these-
well,
these
so
ones are
I know
usually,
it's
like,
that.
See, these ones could vary.
There's
It's
3
nons.
at mid.
Yeah, they're all like chasing. Oh my god, I just fumbled
It's
the
like
dice
it's
so hard.
nons that get insanely stacked, or it's a 1 FKD or 100 star party that
Yeah,
never
that like
leaves
is
their
like
base after
yeah,
they
that is
lose.
like so determined not to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always weird because what are they gonna do if they never leave their base?
Yeah.
But they still do it.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying to deal with overall, but they're definitely like dealable with over like once you get like stacked enough and stuff. Cause they just let you get all
I'm
the
being
diamonds
really
anyways.
obnoxious. Look at me, dude. Look at my violent ass bridge.
I'm bringing M's back.
It's
These people are gonna be
Nice, nice.
annoying if I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
They also
What is
have
with
M's.
everyone just triple hitting me today? And this guy's also placing blocks everywhere. That's wonderful.
GG. Okay.
There's a guy
There's
on
3
like,
base.
2
Where's the other
anyway.
one?
I think
Yeah,
he's
he's
mid.
on, like,
He's
two.
here. He's here. He's here.
Are they all here?
No, I'm
Soon.
gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh,
He's on
okay.
like really low. He's just annoying with how he fights.
Why
was
did that guy
really
do
good.
that? Okay, nice.
These are time wasters, by the way.
Yeah, these are like pure time.
They have
wasters.
full obby. Full obby.
Okay.
Oh, of course
Okay,
they
that,
do.
that's fine. That's better than them like potting on it.
Yeah, I'd
So
so
not-
much
not
rather
five
that.
of them.
I'm gonna go to green base, get a diamond pick, milk them.
Holy fuck,
Actually,
that,
you know
like,
what?
Yahweh
I may
is so
I may water them.
I have a gold pick. Yeah.
This guy
I'm gonna have a
keeps
gold
getting
pick and
fucking
pot.
sneaky and shit.
I need 3. Okay, I have a diamond pick and pots.
Nice.
So-
Here.
One went mid, by the way. One's at mid. Other 3 base.
Yeah,
one's
we've got haste now, so we can break it faster. I'm buying a water, and I'm just gonna play like an actual like loser at their base.
Oh, blue has zombie.
Oh, wow, you're talking to the gen sitters. It's not really gonna do much. Oh, there's yellows mid. I'm not sure.
Make sure you see them all.
I see
I'm gonna kill the
two-
yellows mid.
Yeah, I see two base.
Fury, you
and
wanna
I'm-
stay at base, and I'm gonna grab
I'm already
diamonds.
gone. I'm getting diamonds right now too.
Oh. Well, that's no good.
Wait. I think we see all 4. Yeah, we see all 4.
Yeah, one just
Okay.
voided at his
I'm
base
invising-
because he's a moron.
I have 10 diamonds.
They're definitely
Let's
gonna.
get sharpness.
They like 100% know I'm invis. So I need like water.
Yeah,
Pretty quick.
I can't open the ender chest. Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna water these guys.
I got like a pretty shit one down because this guy decided to just like full attack me, which wasn't a bad play by him. But
I got it.
I have
Yeah,
a
I
water
got it.
bucket.
Do you?
Oh, nice.
these
nice.
guys are fucking horrible. Wow.
There's a red incoming 2 diamonds.
Yeah, this is
Two mid.
this is actually one of
Red
those.
a
red
red
has a
drifting.
bow.
There's 2 reds.
Oh, fuck! I hit one off, and I think he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
clutch
in the water. He's gonna like preserve himself as long as possible.
Is
Oh,
the water
okay.
blocked off?
Three yellows are mid, by the way. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, this is
Oh,
one of
there's
those
one.
games. Actually, this is a prime example of one of those.
Yeah,
games.
yeah, this is-
6-0-2.
These guys are trying so hard.
Yeah, no, they're
It's
like they're 4 or
running
5
away from me.
FKDR 200 stars with overlay.
Oh my
They
god.
took forever to rank bridge us.
Look at this fucking clown.
There's
still
2 at
failed.
green.
Yeah, this dude's about to run there right now.
Dude, I lagged back. Like, what
Of
did I
course,
lag back on?
Of course,
Caleb?
and that hit boosted him perfectly to that island where he clutch. The last red is at yellow, by the way.
Oh,
I just saw him there.
I placed on spot.
Oh, he's going to green. Ready?
That
He's going to bye. Last red, last yellow, last one.
was not there. Wasn't that way.
Yeah,
That was not just there.
I have full knowledge, by the way.
I got something behind you.
Yes, I got punishment right there, right? Yeah, like, it was like, oh, I'm gonna do much of the same stuff.
He's not right now. Watch yourself.
I'm rushing from mid.
Oh,
I'm rushing somewhere. Okay. Sorry for the interruption into the iceberg, but we queued some AIDS little individuals.
Fresh linguine.
Okay, so the next one, it's not very important, especially anymore, but it's beaming / account selling. Now, these fine folk of the internet literally steal accounts from little children. And like a lot of them snipe on them, like Chitterl beams and then snipes on the accounts he stole. Which is, you know, I think
Kind
you
of just
can
like a
imagine-
dick move. It's
Yeah.
done by people that all look like Recklity.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Yeah.
you want to put another image of him on the screen,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kinda what-
this is why we this is why
it's
we
like a
got
general
Recklity
idea of like how
gone
like
pretty fast.
all snipers like 100% have at least one of his attributes.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's like the cringy bed sheets, the extremely greasy hair, obesity, a fucking ugly ass self, something like that.
Yeah. All right. So we're now on to the second last like category, or like tier, whatever it's called. And this is all like really fun people. So our first one.
Bleebo.
Yeah, that one's in the middle, and I put it in the middle for a reason. It's probably the most important one to us, BB Bo. Not only did BB Bo
He's
add
not
me,
one of those accounts.
they haven't been online
They're
for
talking
10
about those
hours.
accounts.
Oh my god! But BB Bo has 4 beds at almost 400 stars. And I think that's all I gotta say. Like, it's just a fucking goat account, you know.
Yeah,
It's
so-
like wow.
Yeah. So we have. I don't know why about that. We
Yeah,
have like a
same.
I actually
different.
bought glass. I
We
don't
have an
know why.
explanation. That guy is. I think that's a sniper. Yeah, that's a sniper. That's a sniper.
That's a
That's a
sniper.
sniper. So
Wait,
this guy
wait,
is
he's
actually
not
gonna look.
He's not like completely
Yeah, yeah.
sniped. He's
This
He
guy
looks
is
like
actually
me.
gonna look somewhat like Recklity. So he's gonna have a lot of those attributes.
I'm all out of
uh,
blocks. I'm just gonna like use myself as a Sui. Okay, okay. Thanks.
I got a KB stick.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that guy's just like
Seriously,
cheating, but he's like
Longest.
still really straight PvP. I don't have tools either, by the way.
I think he's a quote unquote legit.
Fuck. I have like a block and ready for y'all if one of you is able to get in.
Split.
4-way.
quad
Quad
split.
split.
Spawn in faster.
Don't blop
Holy
it.
shit.
Okay.
Okay,
there
yeah.
we go.
We'll have to take another sweating this game because nons are fucking weird break, but yeah. So.
My Discord crashed because I got pinged.
Oh, I'll take boost on us.
Yeah, where are those? Do you need yellow things up here?
No,
Okay, can I get
Yeah.
those? Yeah, I think those are- oh, oh, oh,
This guy plays off.
I don't keep resting on.
oh, it's a net 260 squad. Sorry, guys.
Should be good.
Yeah. So mine's here at 10 stars.
Bro.
Good, guys. Is it like yours? Why is it net 200? Black box. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, speaking of Dustin, guys.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I saw his message.
What?
Yeah, you can build up 20 kills easily. Okay, good
Yeah.
job. If anyone comes to help us as well, I can wait.
I'm gonna share the fucking bridge.
Yeah, actually, yeah, do that. That's
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get alive. What's here?
I don't know, I can't walk in for easily.
Yeah, that doesn't really fall
Oh my god, I did get a ton of like winch away though.
That's nice.
Okay, we're just
I think I used the now.
That's fine.
You're like, nice. What's it again? You just off.
Okay, God.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the rest of the yellow
Oh
team
my
is like
god,
bots.
Jay, you scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
Where the fuck were you?
Sharing that whole fucking message.
4 yellows
Oh.
based again.
There's gonna be a 3v3.
Got the red.
Nice, nice.
You
I
should
got
say-
one. Yeah, that guy is 100%
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah. The one was like hitting me out of nowhere.
Split.
All right. Back to like account beaming. They're basically like Recklity as well. They're kind of like the people we
guy's
just
just
fought. I'm
messaging
pretty
me.
sure that account was probably beamed. I'm such a non. Oh my gosh. Actually,
This
wait, no.
guy's
We went through.
Starfire, Diamond
Okay.
Armor. Okay. He's also a fucking. No wonder I can't do anything.
Nice. Okay. So our next topic would be Tankster. He's probably one of the most prized possessions of the Bedwars community. To me
For sure.
personally, he's a little less important than BB Bow, but he is definitely like a
He's
fun.
not to be overlooked.
Yeah, yeah. Like he's
Oh,
a
shit.
player and a half.
Is our bed
No,
gone?
we're fine. I was hitting a red because they just tried hitting me. And I
I
was
got
just
scared
shifting
because I was
right
in a gangbang at Blue's base. I was in a bar fight at Blue's base.
All right.
I cannot hit
But yeah,
in this
Tankster
fireplace.
is just like one of the greatest players of all time in terms of Bedwars skill, and like impact on the game he's had. Definitely like a notable.
You are blopping in the gen so badly right now.
Oh, you're fucking right, Fury. You are right. Holy shit.
What?
This guy is like Bean Central.
Who? Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Oh.
talking about the guy who had El Cerezo was on that, also on that team. That's who I was talking about.
Oh. The fuck is Red on about?
I don't know. I think that they're just like the nons that are like Astra. You know what this is? Like the nons that are just having a bad day.
Oh yeah.
So then they're like mad at everyone
Oh
else.
yeah, yeah.
This
Yeah,
one
bro
red just
probably
tried to
got
box
bullied
at
at
me.
school.
Guys, there's an incoming.
Where? Oh, I'm voiding.
Okay.
Oh, I
He's
voted.
gone.
Whatever. Okay. Our next account we're gonna talk about is Mommy King with an I as the king.
With an L is
No,
Oh.
it's not a zero. It's an actual O. It's like Mommy's normal, King isn't. But yeah, it's
they're
Oh,
bow
shit.
camping. Bow camping.
it's basically like a better statted version of Tankster. I wouldn't say it did as much to the game as Tankster did
Oh,
in terms of like innovation and stuff, but
that's okay. You look like you need armor.
definitely a notable player in the
I'm good.
Bedwars like landscape. Okay, who's next? No name tag 1. Now I've actually had some run-ins with him in solos. He's
Oh, this
very
guy is-
toxic for some reason. But he's been consistently grinding his sub 1 FKDR for ages.
Yeah, so
Um,
the ones that are like the most
Just in case.
the ones that are the most common to encounter are no name tag 1, Mommy King, and BB Bow. And Tankster is a
Tankster-
little less common, but
yeah,
you can still
especially
find him from time
nowadays.
to
He used to
time.
grind like 30 stars a month. Now it's like 17ish, but you know he still does put up a good grind. Definitely a good mindset through him. Also, there's an Emin. Yeah, that's a
You should let
punch
me
bow.
edit for you and make it like really like dramatic and stupid.
If you want, this will probably be like a fucking 200 gig file.
There's another
Yeah, if
red
I could
mid. By the
download
way.
it on my-
There's a red mid, and I have no way of stopping him if he comes to our base.
Yeah, I see him. I'm just gonna go for the red. I feel like the only way we're gonna get this bed is with invis.
TNT.
I'm invising right now.
Okay, nice.
Oh.
There's armor and chests if anyone so desires. We don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, man just walked off.
Okay, the next account I'll talk about is Prince of the Fort. He's a fun one to encounter. He's 0.9 FKDR, 1100 stars. Pretty consistent grinder. Averages 11 FKDR, which is very, very good for him. I'm proud of him. He's basically in the past year he's gone from averaging like 1 FKDR to like 11, which is quite impressive.
There's a guy in mid.
I'm at mid, but I'm really low. I just took a shit ton of fall damage on accident.
But yeah,
Oh, there's a
yeah. So we've got
third.
loving the MC life. He's also a fun one to queue. He's a pretty good player. Overall.
This one is probably the most this one is probably the most annoying one to fight.
Yeah,
Because
because
this
he
guy,
actually
his
like
strat is getting
tries.
a punch bow.
Yeah. He's a
He's
bit
not
weird,
very-
but
Is Spin Town in the Iceberg?
no.
Okay, well we can still just. Do
We
see
can
all
we
three?
can
Are
we can
getting
talk
invis?
about him.
Do you
I don't
all
see
three?
one. Oh,
Oh.
yep,
Oh.
invis.
Yep.
Is there a bed
explains it.
JJ, he's on you. He's on you, Jay.
I'm coming back. I'm back.
He's about to shear in. He's shearing in.
I got
Nice,
him.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice invis.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just
anyway,
walked out and all. That's
anyway-
disappointing.
Anyway,
I'm just
Spin Town-
completely egoing them by saying
Spin
that.
Town is actually he averages around like a 4 FKDR.
But
But,
a like
Nothing at the
30
top.
plus KD. He's got
Yeah.
he
He is
and-
not that. He is very
We
good
see
with the
both of
bow.
them, right?
yeah, like he's like actually legendary with it.
This is a great game to be talking about.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
yeah.
I cannot imagine he's very fun to fight, except
He's a fun guy, that's for sure.
he dropped his punch bow. He dropped his punch bow.
The
He
other one
panicked and
still
hit
has
you.
it
Yeah.
Where's the other
let me.
one?
up
Where's the
there.
last
I
one?
really want to kill him with a punch bow. I'm gonna half a heart. I'm gonna die. Oh, I got shot.
There's no
buddy.
way he survives. Oh my
He
god.
does.
They're being so toxic in spec chat.
You getting out, bitches. You guys don't have lives. Okay.
Wait, I just invited the one guy to UHC duels.
Okay.
Which guy?
Oh, he accepted. This guy's also like 200 MS. I didn't even realize this when we were in the game.
Yeah.
Why is he actually annoying? Oh, he has a 4-1
I don't
loss.
know.
Is this
He'd
guy
be
an
dead
OL?
already, but like I lagged in like the middle of the first encounter. Apparently that lava didn't get.
I
picked up.
think this guy's an OL. He's a 3.6 FKDR 14 star, and he's a 5-win loss in duels.
Ooh.
That would not surprise me at all.
Or he's just a Mindman main.
Yeah, probably that.
Dude, this guy's like only S holding. Oops.
Yeah, he's got a 2014 first login.
Oh, he's gonna lose to a bridge gold.
Oh,
Oh, goodbye.
I'm fighting to you. Yes, you have.
let's see if he wants to rematch.
He
Never
ignore
mind.
added me.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Alright, the next account
I
I'll
love
talk about is Doombringer 101. Now he's a good old doubles main. We like those accounts in doubles for sure. They just really make the game more fun. He's
Yeah, this is one of the least This is one of the least known.
Yeah, this one's
Of
definitely the
these.
least known out of all these, but he's a fun little guy. I
Ground
did have him on my
Bongo,
friends list.
1721.
I may not anymore. Yeah, he must have removed me, or I removed him, one of the two. But
Ground Bongo 1721, by the way.
Round bongo 1721.
all right. So yeah, he's not too known. Okay, the next one is the worst hacks. I'm almost positive it was a botted account, but I used to see that account like everywhere, like in stat checking servers, so you know, I thought I could mention it. It's been inactive for a long time.
Actually, I have an honorable mention for this one.
Ooh.
So this guy is not a bot, and he has. It's pretty bad. It's like tankster level stats.
Blue Jasons. I've
So
never
if-
heard of that, but I will
Yeah, this
check
this
it
is
out
this
right
is
now.
a very unknown one of those, and
Oh
but
my.
he's a real person. I could assure
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
He's not a bot.
he's got over 1 KDR. He is definitely a real person. That's a fun one. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that guy. I'm pretty sure he quit, but I used to queue him all the time in 2020.
Damn. Sad he quit, but what?
Yeah.
Nothing lasts
Well, he
forever.
honestly
That's what
he
they-
probably just forgot the password to his account,
Yeah.
or just didn't migrate.
Yeah.
I doubt he knew how to migrate.
Red has
Alright.
been middle.
I didn't get any of that. Okay, the last
Oh, I'm
account no, that was my fault. The last account I'll be talking about here is tired_Emma_. Now this is kind of like probably one of the better accounts. Like Prince of the Fort is arguably 10 times better than
Oh.
it, so is Tankster.
How did
But this one is
okay.
like an actual human, you know, like we know it's a human. I've queued them in multiple different game modes, whereas like Tankster is just Bedwars, and I'm not sure it's a real person per se. But Tired Emma, I don't
Tankster
think
is
they
a real
play
person.
too much, but it's an account and a half, you know.
Yeah,
You
this is
like
an
seeing them.
interesting one because it doesn't seem like it's like. It doesn't seem. You'll get this in a second. It doesn't seem like it's one of those, but it is one of those accounts.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There. Okay, but yeah, it's like, it's got like just an incredible amount of final deaths for like, you know, their lack of final kills and anything. So, yeah, that's kind of why I put it on there. Also, I missed one in the section above actually.
Sorry.
Dude,
Sorry.
um,
Sorry. Can I use
so
my replay pass?
yeah, you can. So basically,
This team has thrown 5 fireballs at
we-
me. 6.
we missed one in the previous one, so I'll just include in technically this next one, which is height limit nons. Now, these guys happen to be in like the non-GVG games and stuff. Games like that end up like that. It's usually nons at height limit a lot of the time, but
Yeah,
you
and
do
an
encounter
interesting one
height
with
limit
these-
nons a lot in normal queue.
Yeah, and an interesting one with these, if they're the. See, there's 2 types
Oh
of
my God,
height
Render
limit
Hawk just
nons.
messaged me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same. There's kind of 2 types of height limit nons. There's the ones that just build like a straight 0 stack up to height limit, like just a pull up to height limit after they lose their bed to like preserve their life or something. And then there's also the ones that just like ranked bridge to height limit for no reason, even though they're nons. So those ones, they always like give you a little bit of a scare. Like, who did I just queue? Is this a sniper? But no, it's just a regular non that just bridges really high.
Okay, look at this guy at mid. I did this on purpose.
Dude, that sweaty clap person is like pissed that like you guys were on his ass or something.
That's so funny. So that last section, you may have been a little confused on like what those accounts would be called, and it's those accounts, okay? They are the accounts with high stars and criminally low FKDR, you know, just absolutely like mind-boggling accounts because of how bad their stats are. So like,
And with a lot of these people, you gotta wonder like what goes on in their personal life.
yeah, like
Of
what
course, it's
caused
just a game, and like
what caused them to play
there's
like,
always bad people at a game, but
yeah, but
how
like
are people this bad at such high level?
not only this bad, but why did they play so much of this game? Because most of them don't do quests somehow, and most of them average horrendous FKDR while grinding a ton of stars per month. In terms of like how much they should, I don't know how to split on this part, but they just play so much, and it
Did that not
really
split?
no, I don't know how to split this map. It's
No.
yeah.
I can give you stuff. I have 5
I love
fireballs.
this knob.
Okay,
Why do you
But,
have fucking shears, Vasco? You retard.
but yeah. So those
Take 4
accounts,
fireballs.
they're fun little ones.
Oh.
You love to see them. They're like, you're playing like Bedwars. You check on your overlay, and there's like a 700 star with like 0.2 FKDR, and you just freak out because you don't see this shit every day. Also, what the fuck? But yeah, they're fun.
Really here.
They're sick accounts. They're life changing. Some may say, you know.
Yeah.
They really just make you think. It's like, damn, people like this play the game. And it makes you feel a little less bad about how much you've played and like how many final deaths you've taken, your stats not being 8,000 FKDR, you know. It's just like kind of like a boost in ego sometimes.
Oh, I just got one tap off.
Steel cheese.
Fuck that guy. So yeah,
Who's less
But-
annoying.
but yeah. So now I'm gonna be talking about Rendered Hawk, the fine little individual who jump scare. The fine little individual who messaged me last game. He's a nice guy. He's just a kid, as he says, you know. He's like 9
Rendered
years
Hawk.
old. He's
Rendered Hawk is actually a interesting fact. This guy is ranked as our #1 favorite non. We all like
yeah,
Unanimous-
like
unanimously agree on this.
yeah, like you cannot
He's an S
not
tier
like
non
him.
overall.
Yeah, like he's probably like he's got a good personality. He plays on a Dell laptop. He claims he gets like several hundred FPS, but he gets like 30.
Yeah, and an
So-
interesting
He
thing
takes
with
like,
Rendered Hawk.
20 seconds to load in every time.
Yeah,
Rendered Hawk, we play with this guy a lot. He
Yeah,
loves
we
to
do.
play with us. An interesting thing with him is that he'll open up a little bit more to other nons. So he'll tell the truth about his FPS. If he's talking to an MVP++, I guess he gets a little bit intimidated and says like, well, I have 800 FPS just like the rest of you guys. But if he's talking to another non, he tells the truth. He says, I get 20 FPS.
yeah. So like he's a fun guy, you know. Definitely someone you can like fuck with, you know. Like he's chill, you know. He's one of the few in the deep Bedwars com that nobody dislikes, you know.
If you dislike them, you're.
Ugh, this game is so infuriating. But yeah. Okay.
This specific one is.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'll talk about is non-kits. Now I'll let like Fury take
Okay.
take leadership
yeah.
for this
So,
one.
so a non-kit, and this especially applies to those of us who actually play the game normally and rush. So like as a rusher, the worst thing you can encounter in a Bedwars game is a non-kit because you have to deal with it first thing, right? So basically, what a non-kit is say you're rushing, and so when you get to a base, and you're on like a tiny little map like Dreamgrove. It takes like 20 seconds to get to your opponent's base, and they already will have like a full endstone defense down, complete with like wood or wool. So that's like an endstone kit, or if they have like the wood doubles defense, that's a wood kit, and or like just like spammed wool everywhere, that's a wool kit, for example. You just don't want to run into those because
They have
just
obsidian. Are you
slow the
fucking
game
kidding?
down quite a bit, and they're pretty annoying to deal with. Then there's also armor kit, like
They have obsidian.
like if they get like chainmail armor, they just threw 2 fireballs to me when I was on 2 hearts and had no threat to their base. Yeah, and basically just like non-kits are just like things that nons have that make them more annoying and more powerful. It's pretty crazy though.
Yeah.
I
so-
almost mined it with a wooden pick, but they got a little bit they're kind of exploring their base a little more. And
I feel
noticed
like
me.
we should talk to. I feel like we should talk about non-perks next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of ties in with the
They're
kits.
very yeah. Non-perks. Let's talk about it right now. Basically,
I love non-perks.
yeah. Jay seems to get them quite a lot. The rest of us,
Sometimes.
it's a pretty rare occurrence, due to the advanced sweat detection feature on Hypixel. But
Yeah.
basically, it's like when a non like somehow survives on like the nastiest bridge fight ever, and they just don't die, like, and they land back on the bridge after being
Oh,
hit
is
off
anyone
or
at
something.
base? Cause like there's like 3 of us on one side.
I don't know. I've got a diamond pick.
I only see
I
3,
have-
by the way.
Oh. The
Wait,
I
best
see
one?
Oh,
four.
there's
Fourth
3
one's
at
a
their
mid.
base. Yeah, the fourth one.
Fourth
Okay,
one, yeah.
I-
Okay,
I'm-
there's another
I'm-
one's going mid though.
I'm potting. I have a diamond pick. Yeah, I'm
Jesus
an invisible
Christ,
diamond
this
pick.
kid's annoying.
Prax, watch out. There's another one in mid. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
never mind. Jay's up
I'm
there with him. They have like no clue that you're there. I'm gonna like distract. One just walked off. They saw you. They saw you. Hang on.
They just. Yeah. I got it.
nice.
Okay, I spam blocks all over you.
Okay, so non-perks is kind of like just like non's doing like shit that you would never like do,
I
like
think I'm lagging.
shit would never
Yeah,
happen
like
to you,
getting
like
incredibly lucky with everything that happens
Yeah.
to them.
like
taking
for
no pity from a fireball or a KB
yeah
stick,
yeah
that's
yeah that's
perfect-
that
that's a good one.
another
I'm
another
lagging. That's so
like,
bullshit. What the fuck?
another thing I can say is like if you go and like go to a base and you get like 4v1 by these finals and they're like crazy good or whatever, well, like they're just like 4v1ing you, and then some non pulls up and they just let him kill them, you know.
Yeah, and also like a non could just walk into someone's base and break their bed.
Yeah, exactly. So we just gotta wait for Fury. Got some downtime here.
Yeah. I'm gonna change my pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for him to come back before I start mentioning the rest, because I know he does have some shit to add for some of these.
Yeah,
So-
I could keep talking about some non perks.
yeah, actually,
So,
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so occasionally, actually, every time someone prestiges, it seems like they get their non perks back and are reevaluated by the Hypixel Advanced Sweat Detection. So, if you just prestige, you get non perks for a very short period of time, and you're reevaluated by the Hypixel Sweat Detection to make sure you're like not one of those accounts and stuff. So, and the higher star you get through a prestige, the less non perks you get. So if you're at like 99 of a star, like for example like 199, 299, you're gonna have 0 non perks. The world is gonna be against you. But the second you prestige, you'll have non perks again.
Yeah, that's
a
a
few
very
stars.
good point. Like, usually like the first game after your prestige is pretty fucking easy. Like you it's full like nons, and they're not like time wasters at all. Like, and everything you do, it just goes right, you know. And like it could be said like, oh, it's just hold on.
Oh, GG, I hit 13 FKDR.
Congrats.
Ooh, you're catching back up. But it could be said like, oh, you're just like hyped up for your prestige game. But like, if you wait like 2 days to play after your prestige game, you're still gonna get like sick plays, you know. I got an AFK for a second, but you can keep talking. I actually
Random
thought
Hawk wants to know
we-
where we are.
we didn't do any of the high star disadvantages we were talking about.
Oh
Can I
yeah,
play
yeah.
like-
Murder Mystery while waiting for Fury with Render Hawk.
Nah, we can't kick him
Oh,
from
really?
a party.
Just say we gotta go back to bed.
No, he won't understand. But okay, so
Well,
high star
honest.
disadvantages. It's kind of what it says, like what he said. Except like this is like the higher like prestige you go, the more unlucky you are. Really.
Yeah, so perhaps you will get, if you just prestige to like 2000, even though you get reevaluated for non-perks, you won't get those non-perks after a certain point at all. So once you're past like around 2000 stars, you are out of non-perks. You never get them again, and you're stuck at the highest point of disadvantage forever.
Exactly. Yeah. I like. It's like what they're like. Oh shit. He's like almost leaderboard. You know, and they're like, fuck. We can't be giving them advantages anymore. And like, they actually take you off like this advanced sweat detection. Instead they just like mark you fully as a sweat, so that like you're not even being reevaluated. And we don't actually have exact science for the star it stops at, because we haven't played that much of this.
But from
But-
from all of our studies, uh, we've concluded that it is around 2000 to 2100 where
Yeah.
your non-perks completely fizzle out. Every time you prestige, it does get slightly worse. You get less non-perks, you get more unlucky, but you still get reevaluated. So perhaps a 1000 star would be a little bit more unlucky than a 900 star. A 2000 star would be maximum unluckiness,
God,
like
it's
compared
loading.
to like a 1500 star, who would
Yeah.
be very unlucky but could still have some
Yeah,
luck.
yeah. Like as much as your non-perks are re-evaluated each prestige, you do like lose a little bit of the touch, you know, like
Yeah,
because
and
like you play against like a fresh 100 star, they're getting like maximum perks, or even like a 0 star. Though they don't know what they're doing, it's like the non-perks just kick in really, and for like the first, even like if you're 99 star, your non-perks do kind of wear out, definitely a little bit, but it's definitely not the same as if I was 599 stars right now. I would be getting way worse non-perks, or like basically non-existent at this point, because they just fizzle out, you know, too fast once you're a higher star. So
but
it's
I
like,
do believe there may or may not be a point around like 3100 stars where you do get some mercy from Hypixel, because they understand that you've played the game so much and your mental is so low. But I'm sure they'll revert this change. Like, I'm sure they'll make it maximum unluckiness once more people start hitting 3000 stars.
yeah, for sure. Like,
But for
'cause-
War OG and Manhall in particular, well, not Manhall so much, but specifically War OG.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
he-
he's
he-
got pretty good non-perks. He's being like reevaluated like every
Yeah,
like
I
20
believe-
stars it seems, which is
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
believe he
but-
like he has around the same high star disadvantages as like a 600 star would maybe.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. Okay, Fury, we waited for you to come back. We were talking about non-perks and high star disadvantages this whole time.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about how Manhall and War OG still
They-
get reevaluated
yeah.
for non-perks, but
Yeah,
Oh,
but
dude,
like
absolutely.
all of the
Stars don't.
2K plus stars, like they're like basically off the advanced sweat detection list, and they're like blacklisted from it until they hit like 3100, give or take, is what our studies concluded.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you'll like this one, Fury. It's Ghost Teammates. This one.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, this is a very
yeah,
fun
Oh,
topic.
wow.
it's
It's
a
not fun to happen to you.
It's
Wow.
a big phenomenon. It's like it's a real thing. You'll know it when you see it. Like when there's like, let's say you're fighting against the green team, right? They're the last team left. They seem to be everywhere at once, right? There's like 4 at their base. There's 2v1ing you at like blue base. And there's like there's a couple in mid collecting emeralds, you know. A
And
few
there's
just like
one breaking
bowing.
your bed.
Yeah. No, there's like probably like 3 at your base breaking your bed. And but in reality, it's just 1 at each section, right? But like there's like ghost teammates. They're like fucking around with you, you know? Like they
Yeah, so Hypixel adds AI ghost teammates. They don't appear in tab. Once you realize that they exist, they will disappear. But so Yeah, like once you start looking for the other teammates, they'll disappear, and there will be like 4 again or whatever mode you're playing. So yeah, you could just be like, there will just be like 1 or 2 of green at every base. If you're playing 4s, there will be all 4 on bed, but there's still gonna be another green to like 2. There's still gonna be like 2 more greens to 2v1 you at
Yeah.
blue base. There's gonna be a couple at mid, like just like Prax said.
Yeah, like it's just like you know it when you see it. If you actually start paying attention to it, you'll notice it, and then they just like disappear out of nowhere. You can't even
It's
catch
just
it
all
on
over your
recording.
Yeah, like
really. It's
once you decide,
it just happens.
once you decide, okay, I'm gonna look for all 4. That's when the AI,
Yeah,
the
it
advanced
kicks
AI
in. Yeah.
like detects that you're looking
What
for
the fuck?
the amount of people in the game.
Did you see Sim Kit Kat's name? Message.
I love how this is becoming more and more
Uh-oh.
like
Hey, do you guys see
schizophrenic.
chat? You guys see chat?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. So, our
There's
next
probably-
topic is Baogong
It's probably
Steel
you know.
Mill. You know, it's it's a wonderful place. But
They're coming.
Edit that out, by the way.
yeah, I will.
Lamau.
I made his fireball like, or my fireball like. fuck
Oh,
up
he
his block.
DCRC'd.
Yep. Do it again. Do it again. Teammates coming. There's another one like at our base, I think. I don't know if it's a sniper. Oh, no,
I'm not sure.
he's cheating. He's like legit scaff. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Wait, yeah, he didn't DCRC. He's dog shit. I'm gonna collect them. Come back.
They're all doing it too.
Oh, the sniper is coming.
I got their bed.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, I got 3 M's
Yeah.
for one of their non-teammates.
One's running around at mid.
Sicano is also hopping.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wonderful.
There's 3 hoppers. 3 hoppers.
Okay.
Okay,
All of them are hoppers.
Try and get diamonds if possible. If we can get a blindness trap, we can actually fuck them up.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling the bed. Is it actually?
Guys, we can all
Alright.
DC Reese. They can't.
Well, I'm not even Nick.
Oh wait, you're right.
Yeah, they
Oh,
can.
they're killing blue for some reason. I think
think
you'd
if
have
you
to change your
re-nick-
nick, except wait,
Yeah.
we're probably fine with just Prax.
Do I have
Good luck.
it's my new point.
Yeah, they're really low. They're really low. You got him.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ, what a fucking shitty snipe.
Who are they?
I need to show my friends this later. To Baogong Steel Mill.
It's a really good
basically-
place in China. Someone's got
Yeah.
a really good like 8 or 9 minute YouTube video on it. I just walked off of a
Yeah.
straight bridge. and-
But not only that, the workers there, during their few minutes of free time, they do enjoy to play Bed Wars every once in a while. You know, to ease the pains of working there. Because it isn't the best place on earth. They don't make too much money there. They don't have good working conditions, but what they do have is
What's blue?
a PC
They
and
have,
internet
it's a
to
small
play,
world.
play some
Music.
Bed Wars on. You know, they definitely dabble in. They're some of the most annoying players because they're kind of like getting rid of their anger on you.
Tennis.
Oh god.
Did you
Tennis.
see tennis?
Yeah. Tennis.
Oh, the J special of 40 silverfish.
It's only 5.
I thought the silverfish would get him.
Okay, that was
Green
a
cheating.
sad snipe.
We're
Okay,
switching.
but
Oh, boy.
yeah. So Baogong steel mill workers do dabble a little bit into oh yeah, true. They do dabble a little bit into you know, just vibing around, you know, having fun in Bed Wars. though they're not the best players by any means, they do definitely contribute to the
Hannah wants to see the
gameplay.
replay.
No. Our next thing is sellers within Bedwars
Oh,
games.
okay.
I'll
I
let
know how
Fury
this
explain.
one- Yeah, sellers. So obviously, I should explain this because I am our seller 6209569. So a seller is a state of mind. Put simply, if your seller is bright and vivid, like you can imagine, like a bright and vivid and furnished, warm, cozy cellar. You know, it might be underneath your house. There may not even be windows in it, but it's still a nice place to be. You know, so that is like a happy, good, jovial state of mind. And so are a myriad of cellar settings. So that's like the highest one. That's the best one. But then the worst one is like, think of like a cobwebby, full of spiders dungeon, cracks in the walls, water on the floor up to your like ankles, cold, damp, just not a nice
Moist.
Yeah,
place
like
to be. That's
pretty
like
moldy.
that's
like
the
a
low that's
stuffy
the low end
place.
of sellers because you know you have to think like, can it exist in real life and is it a seller? And then if both answers are yes, then it's a possible seller. So yeah, but right now all of our sellers are pretty bright.
Yeah,
Pretty
especially
good
after
sellers.
winning a 3Q against randoms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so
yeah.
basically, like Fury said, sellers are states of mind. So if you're having like a bad day, if you're not having good if you're not having good clean games, if you're having tough games against like time wasters, then your seller might go a little bit dark.
And
Yeah, like
that's
mine
just
is right now
natural.
thanks to X Storm Snipe.
Exactly, yeah, people like that. But
But-
like your
But if-
seller
if-
is just like the state of mind, and like you always want to start a new game with a nice bright old seller, you know? Like
Yeah,
a
if
nice
everyone's just
furnished
playing
one.
Bed Wars together, having a great grand old time, you have a bright shining seller. But
My cellar is completely
if you just
empty,
got
my
like
brain.
if you just got sniped 4 times in a row, then your
Yeah,
cellar
your
is
cellar
like
is
6 feet
bound to
under.
be-
There is
yeah.
no light.
Dude, had a whole fucking North Korea bombing on me here.
I'm gonna play one game of solos because I've played one game of solos this week and I got cheated on. So we're gonna play one more game, and if
They
some
get
bullshit
cheated on.
happens, there's no more bed wars for me ever again.
Oh.
It's gonna be on Whitestone too.
Oh yeah, I gotta sleep earlier tonight.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow's prom.
Happy birthday.
Final point before I end this video off, and that's probably like one of my favorite. It's hot dog IGNs.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
The
I
Alex
still
and
don't
Steve
understand.
differences. They're pretty fun. They're fun little guys to queue. They're not like.
Dude, you just lagged.
Okay,
Whoever that was, you just
'kay,
fucking lagged
so-
me.
so
Damn, we
hot.
got the whole squad today. Yo, we should do Jackbox.
Yeah, we should. So
Mine
hot dog,
fatigue,
Load that
dude,
shit
I'm
up.
down.
hot dog IGNs are basically the basically there's two variants really.
Oh, yeah, it's
So there's
fun.
the Alex skin, which their IGN would be like hot dog obviously, but all lowercase with a bunch of numbers, give or take.
That's two to 4 numbers about.
Yeah,
usually.
Yeah, I mean, it varies really. And then you've got the Steves. Those are normally
Oh.
4 and more numbers. I've found.
Yeah,
But,
sometimes 3, but it's rare. There's
yeah.
barely ever 2 characters.
Yeah.
So a thing with the Alex is
My
with the Alexes, their name will be in all lowercase,
Yeah.
like something
Yeah,
like this.
just like that.
With the Steves,
I'm gonna jump off a building.
it'll be something like this,
Do a foot.
or something like
Or-
this.
Mostly like that.
Yeah. Like the Steves really love the capitalizations. They probably turned
Yeah.
it on and just don't know how to turn it off.
And then sometimes like this is a very rare variant.
Yeah,
but sometimes it's
that's the
this.
rarest one, but those ones are normally
just
like
fell
the more
again.
like they actually know what's happening in their life.
I've taken like
normally
5 void deaths.
same. But normally they have like a little bit more going on in their
Where's
life
going to
that
green? Let
they
me
actually
explode
like
with you.
know how to like
Okay. Actually, yellow's
use
gonna
like
take
the
that
shift
gun.
key and stuff.
Really? Are you fucking kidding
Um,
I
me?
think so. Hang
But
on, I
yeah,
might be able to beat him.
the hot dog IGNs are overall pretty like
I beat him.
they're all like you know it's an Alex skin when it's hot dog without any capitalization. If it's all caps, it's 99.99% gonna be a Steve skin. You know, it's just
Yeah, and sometimes this, like this isn't very rare, but hot dog is the most common by far. But sometimes it's another food. Like sometimes you'll have pizza 70947. Like
Yeah.
Hamburger.
it could have.
yeah
Yeah,
hamburger.
like sometimes there's like fried rice 99.
Those-
There's
So it's like a combination of
yeah, but the most popular one by far and probably the funniest is hot dog.
Yeah, like hot dogs are pretty classic IGNs. Honestly, the rare occurrence you will find them using actual hot dog skins, which just I don't know, it just really completes like
The look.
yeah, it really does. But they're not as like innocent as like the Alexes or Steves of the same IGNs, you know. But they're definitely fun guys, you know.
Adam.
you could also include that like in solo game like queues and like at the beginning of the game there's always someone saying some weird shit. But I don't know if there's a name for that.
Ooh.
Like you know what I mean? Like you'll just join and
Yeah,
someone's
I
just be
feel like
like,
we're too far
I
into
kicked it in
this this video for that though.
like
I'd-
I pumped
I'd
it
call
a
those-
pregnant woman.
I'd call those like random equals funny nons.
Yeah, yeah.
Loud equals funny knots.
Okay, yeah, you know what? We're adding a new bottom thing. It's random equals funny nouns.
and silverfish. That's
Holy shit.
I had.
I didn't hear a word you said, by the way. Okay, guys. So, thank you guys for watching this 2-hour and 30-minute
Thanks.
video.
Oh wait, have you been
Thanks.
recording this entire time?
I have, yeah.
Thanks.
So, thank
Alright,
you
wanna
guys.
take out the part where I tell
Goodbye, guys.